What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. It's been a while since I gave the next part of this tune, and I heard a lot of you out there wanting it, so I'm going to give it to you right now. Just to let you guys know real quick, just added another free app to the list of free apps that Guitar Jams have been doing. The new one is a metronome, but I'll just leave a link. They're all free apps, link below this box. You can click it, check them out, and hopefully they help you with your music. Alright, here's the lesson. Alright, so we're going to take an E minor bar chord, which is barred on the 7th fret here, and then looks like an A minor shape right there. We're going to leave the open E in there. Now you could continue to finger pick. I'm going to switch to my pick now, but the finger picking patterns are pretty much going to continue to be the same. So I just pick this one, then I pick the next three, and then kind of strum these two together. So you got thumb, thumb, index, middle ring together. Next, we're going to go down a whole step, but now this is a tricky bar chord for some people. It's a D major chord. And we're going to go so we go boom, boom, and then the G and B together. Same exact thing a whole step down. And there you have that first little section. So what you're going to have, there's some different options here, and by the time this part has come in, there's overdubs, or I believe there's a clean electric guitar and the acoustic finger picking still going on. It starts to get layered quite a bit, so I'm going to do my best to just kind of give you these relevant pieces here. Here's what I like to do. You do this twice. I'm sorry, that was the third time, but so you could do it a third time, then you could play G, B7, it's on the 2nd fret of the high E there, to that E minor. But the acoustic guitar is doing something like this on the 3rd time. Then on the G, and so I'm going to break that down for you. It's still the same chords, it's E minor, D, C, but to get the bass note and this high E, this is just how I'm doing it. We're going to bar the 5th fret, and then I'm going to play the 7th fret on the G and the 7th fret on the B. So if you played the whole thing together, it wouldn't sound right. It would sound like that. But I'm hitting the bass note, then just going high E, B, G. So it's like. Then the same thing down a whole step. So on that 3rd time, it would look like this. See? Just, it's a variation. Then when you go to the G chord, you don't even need this finger, but we're going to go and then take my ring finger off of that double right there. Oops. So check it out. So you have then we go to that B7 chord and we hit the A string and the high E, B, G. So let's do that whole bit nice and slow from right here. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to break the verse down, and you know, the basics of the verse are just E minor, D, and C add 9, but this kind of C add 9. You know, if you get the high E in there, it's okay, it sounds majestic, but so you've got this. B7, E minor, just like before. But there's some specific things that are going on in the rhythm guitar. I think it's actually like clean electric guitar at this point. But check it out. We're going to form an E minor chord. And we're going to get our pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E there. You can do that or that. I do my pinky. So these notes aren't actually even strummed. But like, you know, if you're strumming along and you don't pick every note right, it's, you know, it's nice to have those chords there. So anyway, here we go. Open E, then the G, then the B, high E, back to the G, all in a row. Just like that. Pinky off, and then the high E, B, G. So it's got a nice little counter rhythm, so one more time. I lied, 2 more times. D chord is next, and we're going to strum it. Oops. So I strum it, then pinky down onto the 3rd fret. That's a very popular note in the song. Picked it, then the B. So when you add those two together, you get this. One more time. So we're going to get that C add 9, we're going to strum it down from the A string there. Then we're going to pick the B and the G. But if you pick the high E and the B, that sounds good too. Or either one is cool. Then, once you've picked the 2 notes, you have to go like this. 3, 2, 0 on the low E, which starts the progression over. So we would have this. So let me do that one time through really slow. All right, so on the final one of those, you get the G chord and you can go low E to G to the double cluster at the end. B7, A, G double cluster. E minor or and that is the verse. Alright, a few more parts added into the mix. I hope that helped you guys out there. And I have those free apps, including a new metronome. You can click the link below this box here to check them out. I always appreciate it. And we'll see you in another lesson real soon. Take care.